Breakfast is the most important meal of the day, and it sometimes can be difficult to find an easy and healthy option to keep us going. That's where Puuro comes in, a delicious, fiber-rich, and low-sugar breakfast choice that features the vibrant flavors of Nordic wild berries and the health benefits of functional mushrooms. Here to share more is the founder and CEO of Puuro, Akerstrom. Kira, thanks for being here at Live in the Bay.
Thanks for having me. I'm excited.
Yes. This is such a beautiful spread, and I'm so excited to talk about that. But I want to learn a little bit about you and your background. And you started as a chef. Tell me about that.
Yeah, so I'm originally from Finland. I moved to the U.S. about 11 years ago. And prior to that, I did work as a chef, a recipe developer, food content creator, food photographer, and I actually won MasterChef Finland, which is an amateur cooking show, which you're probably familiar with the concept here as well. So that kind of catapulted my very big interest into food and getting into like chefing and the recipe development part of my career.
Yeah, and what did you love most about, creating different dishes, and what were you inspired by when it came to your cooking?
Yeah, just being creative is always what drew me to food because I'm such a creative person. I love to play with flavors, and coming from Finland where we really use like pure ingredients and really focus on highlighting the ingredients themselves. So kind of finding that balance between the ingredient and the flavor of the food really inspired me.
Amazing. And so coming over to the U.S., you felt like there was a little something missing, and that sent you on a journey to create Puuro. Tell me about that.
Yeah, so I grew up foraging for wild berries and mushrooms and herbs back in Finland, and like I mentioned, just growing up on like clean, pure flavors. And as probably many immigrants can relate, like finding kind of your culture and your kind of flavor is really hard to come by, especially probably with the Nordic wild berry aspect. So I felt like there was something missing. And at the same time, I was also shocked to read that 95% of the US population don't get enough fiber in their diets, and that leads to many chronic disease like heart disease and certain cancers. So that kind of set me off to this path to create kind of like a whole food based option to kind of divide or to fill that gap between your fiber intake and your diet and create something that's really fun and flavorful and most of all easy to incorporate in your daily life.
I love easy because I'm a girl that's on the go.
Too.
So anything I'm having, if it's easy, then I'm probably going to have it. If it's complicated, we're staying away. So I love easy. You brought some of the things with you today. Tell me about what you brought and kind of, the overall message that you have with Puuro.
Yeah, so I have two core products. These are my Nordic oats. So they are oat mixes that you can prepare as overnight oats. So all you have to do is add whatever milk you're already using at home, mix it with the dry mix in a sealable container, pop it in the fridge overnight, and it's ready in the morning. So you can just grab and go or just savor it at home if you want. And then I have my fiber powder, which is amazing. It's made out of whole foods with the Nordic wild berry powder, some California date powder, and flax seeds that you can just easily mix into your yogurts, your smoothies, your oatmeal, baked goods, protein shakes to kind of add flavor and then fiber as well. And then, you get that flavor of the Nordic wild berries, which is really nice.
And why was it so important to you to incorporate the Nordic wild berries? Tell me about some of the benefits that people will get, as opposed to, maybe some of the things that we have here.
Yeah, and first of all, I want to start with all berries are amazing. So if you're eating any kind of berry, you're already winning.
Okay.
But Nordic wild berries, like I mentioned before, I kind of grew up foraging them, and they do have a special kind of flavor profile. And then the health benefits are also great. So let's take lingonberries, for example, which maybe some of us are familiar with the famous IKEA meatballs and the lingonberry jam. So they have a very distinct tart flavor, and they have 8 times the antioxidants compared to blueberries. So they're tiny, super flavorful, and highly nutritious as well. And then I use sea buckthorn in my pumpkin spice flavor. And sea buckthorn has almost like a tropical taste to it. It's a mixture of mango and pineapple, and it's really high in vitamin A, and then omega-6, 3, and 9 as well. So they all bring something special to the table, but why I really love them is definitely the flavor profile.
Amazing.
Yeah.
What do you want people to kind of take away, the overall message from Puuro? You know, what do you hope that people kind of leave inspired with after trying your product?
Yeah, that healthy doesn't mean like that it tastes like cardboard or it's complicated. Like health and wellness it's pretty simple to the end of the day. Like just make sure you eat whole foods, and not even that, just like eat something that you actually enjoy. And that's something I hope that people kind of bring with them when they enjoy Puuro.
Perfect. Where can people pick these up from?
Yeah, so they can purchase online, eatpuuro.com. I do the Saturday San Mateo Farmers Market, and then I'm in a couple of grocery stores in the North Bay as well.
Okay,
yeah.
Perfect. Thank you so much for joining us
Thanks
and
for
sharing
having
a
me.
little bit more about this. We appreciate it.
Thank you.